Well, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you a game of Star Wars Rebellion where I am playing Mark. Mark has an avatar of, I believe that's Hades. I'm an old man, so I don't actually know that for sure. It could be not Hades. It could be somebody else, but I feel like that's right. Um, Where's this Death Star going? Boy, this feels unfortunate. Are we blowing up Bothawy here? Maybe we are. I wonder if this is good. Is there a world where he just fights these carriers here if I do that? Maybe. I feel like this could be a really good deployment or a really bad one. So, see what he does. It's a little bit odd here. All right, anyway, I've been on a new kick. Adjust the meta. Adjust the meta by messing with objectives. You will see how that works. We will see if I can be disciplined enough to do it. It's kind of a crazy setup. No Celeste, but yes to Mustafar. And yes to Corellia. I feel like Dubes would go for Megiddo here. Or not Megiddo, for Mustafar. Oh. I feel like Dubes would go for Mustafar here. And that means I'll block Utapau, unless he gets 3PO. That also means if he gets R2, you put it on Mothma instead of Leia. I feel like that's just what you do. Seems super flexible. We'll see what happens. Saw Gerrera. No Mahdi. I do have It's Your Destiny. The other problem here is there's 3 good subjugates in the beginning. Kashyyyk, Bothawy, Naboo. And you want to R&D to get a laser, maybe? I don't think I'm blocking Infiltrate. Seems like a terrible idea. I say it out loud and it makes sense. Don't know about here. Hello to Fabian. Thanks for watching. Maybe we just draw hundreds of projects. Hard to do without Mahdi, though. I think he picks Dantooine here. Doesn't that feel like the logical base here? Like probably Dantooine. Can he see that little red symbol I drew there? He can. He knows. That's what I think now. Okay. Dantooine. Yavin is possibility number 2. And a distance 3 is Endor. Ooh, retrieve the plans and propaganda. Trouble in paradise for the riffraff rebels here. So there's a decent chance he's got false orders. But we're going to find out. Even if he does, I have 4 good subjugates. Rule number 1, always play false orders on Vader. Doesn't matter what it is. Could be bounty, could be planetary, could be, propaganda, especially because, I'm not on Rule by Fear. Because Mustafar and Corellia are both loyal already. All right. Tag to Bothui. Yeah, Bothui's the right one here. Now, you can suss out what Vader's on here. All right. Infiltrating there is good because it helps prevent a capture. Now you can see that Vader and the Emperor are trying to do something fun together. So because of that, you can assume that Vader's on, I'm at least threatening to be on Imperial propaganda. So you have to decide whether or not you want Leia to block, Leia to attack Mustafar, or Leia to help make sure Utapau passes. So by doing that, you're making sure that the Emperor is not going to block. And his main decision point here is once I play Emperor to Naboo, are you going to build alliance in Utapau or not? And I think the correct answer is actually to build it on Ord Mantell here. Because propaganda is just so deadly that you lose 2 loyalty, lose the Mon Cal, and you could have at least gotten a speeder and a Nebulon at Ord. So, to be fair, last game I just posted, I pulled Fear Will Keep Them in Line. Same sort of damage potential there. To the point where I'd almost say you false order Tarkin too. But anyway, so be it. Okay. Do we want Janice or do we want fully operational? I feel like if we're doing projects, we want fully operational here. We've already got a little bit of a loyalty bump, so I think we're okay. We'll get a bunker on the queue. Jar Gerard to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan makes blocking infiltrating less exciting. So it's got a Y-Wing and a Vanguard, leaving it on the queue. That's fine. what do I need to make sure I take out Utapau? Feel like another tank should do that okay. Let's get a couple of things on Bothawi. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get another guy up here. And let's keep the ATST on the queue for now. Okay, so we definitely want to run an R&D. Right? Definitely want to run an R&D. Kind of want to capture, to tell you the truth. I mean, maybe we just capture Obi-Wan. It's early enough. I can afford to give up a reputation, probably. I've got Retrieve the Plans, which is good. I've got Exploit Weakness, which is good. And I have It's Your Destiny, which sinks in there. Maybe I can draw a Death Star laser. Vader again. Tarkin. Tag. Set. That gives away that that's R&D, but that's okay. We'll see what happens here. Probably should have kept Tag back because the extra reroll in Utapau could be good. I don't know. We'll see. He might not stick around anyway. The other decision you have to decide is when you attack Utapau, do you... Or maybe he's going to attack and try to score Crippling Blow as a possibility. That'd be a risky proposition. There's only 2 black hit points of health there. You could attack, wipe out the tank with hold them back, and then kill the other 2 troops. Possible. Possible. Infiltrate. You know, that sort of makes me think that maybe you do not have, maybe you have Obi-Wan's undercover card, because otherwise why not put Obi-Wan on Infiltrate? I sort of think I can just take him now. Let's roll 2 black and a red. Nope. And that's why capturing sometimes doesn't work. Heist. Oh, that's why. All right, you can do it. All zeros. Nope. All right, well, these guys are cooked. Oh yeah, these guys first. Let's go ahead and burn Tractor Beam. It's like the opening scenes of New Hope. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. Stay or go? I might stay. Stay? Stay's fine. Um, all right. Build alliance for sabotage. Build alliance, I might block it. Depends on what you do. See where Mothma decides to go. I mean, Bespin's probably right. That forces me to move a Star Destroyer to Celeste this turn, I suppose, and that's why Alderan is good, because it watches Kato in case it goes for Bespin this turn. Malhada's fine. Okay. Let's go to I gotta make sure I'm watching Bespin next turn. Okay. Got a Toydaria, Dantooine. More capture missions. Krennic's nice here, but which Krennic? Secret Facility and Toydaria? Is that good? Might be. Is that better than objective farming? Maybe. Feel like maybe I should have done Dantooine so I could secure the plans there. I don't know. Okay, one in the base. Where do I want this? That can go here. Where do I want this guy? Here? Here. Here? That seems fine. I could hire mercenaries in like Hoth or something and then secure the plans there too. I don't know how exciting that is. Could also just go to Dagobah. Maybe that's what I should have done. With Luke. Yeah, that's probably right. Obi back. Wonder if I can secure the plans in Dagobah and time it okay. Might not be able to. We'll see. 3 and 3. Set. Gonna try a couple things here, see what happens. See if he's got a sabotage there. Do. This all seems pretty bad to me. See what we got. See if he goes for Bothawi, takes out the shield bunker. If so, then we move to Nalhutta. If not, then he's definitely not going to the Death Star. Okay. Go ahead and do a R&D. I think I should have secured already, actually. Come to think of it. That would have been the better move there. I just saw sabotage and got blinded. The problem is if he upgrades Luke in Dagobah and he's not afraid of a capture, let's say, then he's got extra intel to block. So I totally screwed that. Pooch. There we go. That's all right. We'll get there. All right. Boba Fett shows up in the swamp. Luke, I am your father. See if this ends up being a big giant disaster. Let's go, Boba Fett. Nice. Just barely. Oh yeah, Yoda. Ah. All right. Well, was a good attempt. But he picks Toydaria and then walks into a secret facility. All right, I will go here. How exposed am I to... I'm not that exposed, so I can move you up here. And that over there. All right, let's see. Krennic +2. All right. Fair enough. Here we go. And no objectives. No support of the huts. There it is. Okay. Robes are Moncal and Felucia. See, this is why the answer is you just subjugate rebel places, you squish rebel units, you don't try any of this capture blocking nonsense. That was like Tarkin wasted, Boba Fett wasted, the move to Dagobah wasted, all of that for nothing. Now, it could have worked out well, but it did not. So, all right, there's Blindside, I guess. God, what a gross mission. Do I just take Blindside? Or do I get Yularen and then have to toss somebody next turn? That also seems like a bad choice. But I could get either Soontir or Yularen's card next turn. How important is Blindside? Just seems bad. He has Chewie too. Just take Yularen. Yularen's a little bit more flexible. All right, I have all these capture cards and nothing to do with them. Okay, tank. Fighter striker. Double assault carrier. Striker, Star Destroyer. Wanting to change the meta. Meta doesn't want to change. I get it. He put everything in the base. He must have put everything in the base. All right. Let's do some stuff in Rhodia. Something like that. Don't really have good places to put the rest of this stuff. Let's start prepping for a Megiddo deployment, I think. And a Rhodia deployment deployed. So he can hidden fleet and grab secure the plans, and then there's nothing for me to do, which is why I wanted to make sure I shield bunkered there. So many good captures. Maybe he didn't build Alliance. No, he built Alliance at Nal Hutta for the support of the Huds. That's what that was. All right, we should probably just get back to work and take over the galaxy. Stop focusing on all this rebel scum nonsense. I feel like Boba Fett could probably block Chewie, right? It's probably what Boba Fett's gonna do this turn. Probably Wookiee uprising, right? Well, maybe it's not. Obi-Wan at the Death Star seems thematic. Didn't like that one. Okay. Guess that's another objective, unless I rule by fear it. Hmm. I mean, how many times can the base really be in Ryloth? We don't think that many times, right? Sabotage. So I'm not blocking Chewie. Just run around to different shield bunkers. I guess I'll have to do that. Okay. Okay. I'm into that. Contingency plan, probably, right? Laser. No. Yeah, laser's good. Okay. I sort of feel like I shouldn't go to Cato because I feel like the base is maybe in Yavin. Let's do this. No. Well, he did blow up both my assault carriers. All right, let's do this. And let's do this. Okay. Rude. Forgot to rapid. Lando seems unfortunate. Man, Lando, Jedi Luke, Chewie. All good. I really think it's Yavin. We'll find out. It's got 3 probes I could draw with the size of the rebel base. I kind of have mixed feelings about Endor, because I feel like if it was Endor, maybe you build alliance in Cato, but maybe not if I went to Alderaan, where I could just cover it with an assault carrier. I don't know. Chewie, yep. Probe droids, rule by fear. Let's draw some extra probes too. It's kind of risky having Tarkin on rule by fear, but the idea is he's going to think it's an R&D. I'm just going to wait to play it. But he can, like, lose to Chewie, so maybe I'll do this instead. And, like, Lando's definitely on independent operation. Star Destroyer, can I move first in order to Ozzel? Sorry. I feel like if he opens up with Build Alliance and Moncal, then I'm just, yeah, see, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I think I try to block it, and then I just retreat to Mandalore, right? If that fails. Okay. I'm not sure what he brings into that. Oh, really? Nope. Has not produced very many things this game. Is he going for ground or space? For the Star Destroyer. That's fun. So I try to make this thing survive. He needs a couple of crits, which are not super likely to happen. If he stays or retreats. Then I think it makes sense to keep the TIE Fighter card. Okay, well, I guess that answers my question. We can probably just rule by fear here. Get the two best friends that ever were together. Totally feels like Yavin. It's a little unfortunate. I was hoping he'd build alliance with Mothma so I could grab it. With gather intel, I might have to be a little cheeky with getting that done for now, but let's just go ahead and drop probes. Alistair, Mandalore, Tatooine, Kessel, no Ryloth. Okay. Okay. Um, I don't know. Don't know exactly what I want to do here. I feel like it's going to be Leia or Obi or Dodonna on Build Alliance, and then I really want to drop probes here, I think. Oh, that's annoying. Super annoying. Let me oppose that with Jared Gerard. I don't want him stuffing stuff into the base. All right, let's go ahead and try to drop probes here. Yularen's a rebel at heart. He's like an old Clone Wars guy. 1, 2, 3. See what I get. Bothawi, Dathomir, Celeste. Great. It's important to leave all the good systems for the rebels when they're trying to rapid. It's a key piece to this game. Cassian. Where do we go? Cato? Sure. seems bad. Doing it. The problem is if it's Endor or Ryloth, those are on opposite sides of the map. And I think I put a second Star Destroyer where this is, and then I just build my other one up north. It's probably what I do. Yeah, it's fine. Score your objective, you monster. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. No rapid. No rapid. Okay. No rapid. So he can go to Ryloth, Geonosis, Endor, or nowhere. Okay. Cato and Alderaan. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Is it worth keeping Lure? I mean, does that ever go off? I don't think so. But also, is it better than We're the Bait? Probably not. I might need it. Get rid of We're the Bait. I need a fighter or a striker. Is it Yavin? Oh, that's annoying. Are you in Endor? Good lord. All right. Maybe he's planning on moving. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Well, that's going to put me under the gun. I could dig for planetary. What if that doesn't work? Okay, and if he's in Yavin, do I not have enough to deal with it? I could deploy a stormtrooper. Well, maybe I did need We're the Bait. It's probably a hit and run. Well, okay. What do I do here? Maybe tough spot. I could attack in, kill a speeder. Maybe I'd have to go in bulk. Gosh, that's a little unfortunate. Okay. There's no project card outside of doing a rapid, right? Do I draw probes? I mean, I could. Is that better? Draw 2 probes and hope to pull indoor? Maybe. Because if I'm deploying anything, I'm literally just deploying a stormtrooper, which seems ridiculous. Maybe sorry guys, trying to think this through. I could proceeding as planned, roll by fear, take Bespin, deploy a stormtrooper there. It'll do me a lot of good. Don't think that makes any sense. I could grab the Death Star, deploy the Death Star on Endor. That's what I could do. That's what I could do. Then I can just move and win with this fight here. All right, we're going to just see what happens. Lauren, right? No. Emperor. And if he's got Return of the Jedi, he's got Return of the Jedi. One, two, three, four, five, six. At the base? Okay, that's the base. Okay. We will do this. We will do this. Okay. And we will roll. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now we need to do one. and then 2 more. I think I'm going to be 1 short. Do I need to block a hit here then? Maybe not. Let's just do it. Okay. All right. Maybe I did need that stormtrooper. Thank you. No Return of the Jedi. Take that. Let's take plant false leads. Don't need any nonsense coming up. Oh, gotta draw a card too. Geonosis. Okay. What are we doing? Build alliance. Yep. Kashyyyk. Okay. Oh, you know what? Yep, that's okay. I'll be all right. Should have retreated to Felucia to get that ATST. What a dummy. Okay, we have to move to Tatooine. And we can go this one for here. And this one for here. And then this one for here. And then this one for here. I think we're good. baby. Yep. Popular sport. Phew. Close little maneuver there. Now the Death Star is probably cooked, but that'll probably be 2 points. But I should be able to finish off this group here. Go into Ryloth. Yep. Okay. Just to make sure, Utapau's covered, Dagobah's covered. Everything's covered. Okay. So he can go kill the Death Star, then I move in, then I'm okay. He's got just an X-Wing there, should be in good shape. Vader, Emperor, Laser. I don't know. This might just be an exercise in futility. I might not actually. Yeah, he'll definitely score 2 from the Death Star. See what happens. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. Which I guess doesn't matter. Now the Death Star actually dies here because it doesn't roll any dice. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. He's got to hit it, but 1 in a million? Yeah, okay. We'll let Jared Gerard do the honors. Woo! Okay, close. That was a little bit too close for comfort. One more liberation, and yeah, and he's got a good angle there. Maybe if he stays. Yeah, yeah, that's right. He tried to score rebel assault there. That's right. Um, yeah, good game overall, guys. Hope you liked it. The attempt to change the meta did not make much of a difference here. We just went back to old school, squishing the base. Appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for the stream. See you around. Please like and subscribe and all that. Talk soon.